my spiritual master. And that's thanks for being here today. We were looking at handle one of Srimad Bhagavatam, and it's chapter 2 entitled Divinity and Divine Service. And what verses are they reading today?
March, we're reading from 23 up to 29.
3 to 29. And we're going to concentrate on
28.
28. It's all the ability self is people. It's all the ability self is people. Self is people. Steps 25. Previously, all the great saints of surrender service of the blessed idea. Due to its existence of the three modes of material nature, they were secretly become free from the conditions. And it's so that I can get where we all was to be great bodies, is also available for the great 26. Those who are seated above the creation, but certainly not in peace, and they reject all. Yet they reject the ghastly forms of the gods, and will only all this good home. The part of 27. Those who are like goals of passion and ignorance. Are we fit? Yes. What they do together? For they are urged by a desire. You should start again. Those who are in the mind. Where's the
Josh.
What? What's what?
I think that's something to swim through
Translation. Okay, all right. For they are urged, let's continue. For they are urged to be desire, but here from the power and the watching. 20, so this 28 and 29. Oh, yes, you probably skipped one. But
No.
earlier. In the revealed scriptures, all like that. Vasudeva Parayoga Vasudeva Parayoga Vasudeva Parakriya Vasudeva Parakriya Vasudeva Paramyanam Vasudeva Paramyanam Vasudeva Paramtapaha Vasudeva Paramtapaha. Violence. Vasudeva Vasudeva Parodharma Vasudeva Paragati Vasudeva Paragati Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paramakha Vasudeva Parayoga Vasudeva Parakriya Vasudeva Parakriya Vasudeva Paramyanam Vasudeva Paramyanam Vasudeva Parantapa Vasudeva Parantapa Vasudeva Parodharma Vasudeva Parodharma Vasudeva Paragati Vasudeva Paragati Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paraveda Amaka. Next. Vasudeva Parayoga Vasudeva Parayoga Vasudeva Parakriya Parakriya. It's a long A. Okay. Next. Parayana Vasudeva Paratapa Vasudeva Paradharma Vasudeva Paragati. Jai Haribol, very good. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Para, the ultimate goal. Veda, revealed scriptures. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Para, for worshiping. Makha, sacrifices. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Para, the means of attaining. Yoga, mystic paraphernalia. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Para, under his control. Kriya, fruit of activities. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Param, the supreme. Jnanam, knowledge. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Param, best. Tapaha, austerity. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Paraha, superior quality. Dharmaha, religion. Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead. Para, ultimate. Gatihi, goal of life. Translation, let's read it together. In the revealed scriptures, the ultimate object of knowledge is Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The purpose of performing sacrifice is to please him. Yoga is for realizing him. All fruitive activities are ultimately rewarded by him only. He is supreme knowledge, and all severe austerities are performed to know him. Religion, Dharma, is rendering loving service unto him. He is the supreme goal of life. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Jai. Oh boy, it's a long one. Okay. That Sri Krishna, the personality of God, is the only object of worship is confirmed in these two shlokas. In the Vedic literature, there is the same objective, establishing one's relationship. You guys are slow this morning. And ultimately reviving our lost loving service unto him. That is the sum and substance of the Vedas. In the Bhagavad Gita, the same theory is confirmed by the Lord in his own words. The ultimate purpose of the Vedas is to know him only. All the revealed scriptures are prepared by the Lord through his incarnation.
You guys, okay. In the body of Sri Vasudeva, just to remind the fallen souls conditioned by material nature of Sri, the personality of Godhead. No demigod can award freedom from material bondage. That is the verdict of all Vedic literatures. Impersonalists who have no information of the personality of Godhead minimize the omnipotency of the Supreme Lord and put him on equal footing with all other living beings. And for this act, such impersonalists get freedom from material bondage only with great difficulty. They can surrender unto him only after many, many in the culture of transcendental knowledge. That's good. That's a long paragraph. One may argue that the Vedic activities are based on sacrificial ceremonies. That is true. But all such sacrifices are also meant for realizing the truth about Vasudeva. Another name of Vasudeva is yajna, sacrifice. And in the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly stated that all sacrifices and all activities are to be conducted for the satisfaction of yajna or Vishnu, the personality of Godhead. Anybody know which chapter that's in? Third chapter, very good. This is the case also with the yoga systems. Yoga means to get into touch with the Supreme Lord. The process, however, includes several bodily features such as asana, dhyana, pranayama, and meditation, and all of them are meant for concentrating upon the localized aspect of Vasudeva represented as Paramatma. Paramatma realization is but partial realization of Vasudeva. And if one is successful in that attempt, one realizes Vasudeva in full. But by ill luck, most yogis are stranded by the powers of mysticism achieved through the bodily process. Ill-fated yogis are given a chance in the next by being placed in the families of good learned brahmanas, or in the families of rich merchants in order to execute the unfinished task of Vasudeva realization. If such fortunate Brahmins and sons of rich men properly utilize the chance, they can easily realize Vasudeva by good association. Very good. Bravo. Here. Very good. With saintly persons. Unfortunately, such preferred persons are captivated again by material wealth and honor, and thus they practically forget the aim of life. This is also so for the culture of knowledge. According to Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 items of culturing knowledge. By such culture of knowledge, one becomes gradually prideless, devoid of vanity, nonviolent, forbearing, simple, devoted to the great spiritual master, and self-controlled. By culture of knowledge, one becomes unattached to hearth and home and becomes conscious of the miseries due to death and okay. And all culture of knowledge cultivates or culminates in devotional service to the personality of Godhead. What's his name? Vasudeva. Therefore, Vasudeva is the ultimate aim in culturing all different branches of knowledge. Culture of knowledge leading to the different transcendental plane of meeting Vasudeva is real knowledge. Physical knowledge is in its various branches is condemned in the Bhagavad Gita as ajnana, or the opposite of real knowledge. The ultimate aim of physical knowledge is to satisfy the, which means prolongation of the term of material existence, and thereby continuance of the three full, threefold miseries. Yes. So prolonging the miserable life of material existence is nescience. But the same physical knowledge leading to the way of spiritual understanding helps one to end the miserable life of physical existence and to begin the life of spiritual existence on the plane of Vasudev platform. The same applies to, there's still a lot to go. Are you okay?
Yes.
You're doing good. The same applies to all kinds of austerities. Tapasya means voluntary acceptance of bodily pains to achieve some higher
Corner.
give me an E, and, D, D, end of life. All right. Okay, now I lost my spot here. End of life. Okay, here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
10.
Lines.
10. Sita. Ravana. Ravana and Hiranyakashi. Okay. Underwent a severe type of bodily torture to achieve the end of sense gratification. Some modern politicians also undergo severe types of austerities to achieve some political end. This is not actually tapasya. One should accept voluntary bodily inconvenience for the sake of knowing Vasudev, because that is the way of real austerities. Otherwise, all forms of austerities are classified as modes of. What do you think that is?
Anger.
Passion. And what is this? Okay, great. Wow. We're enlightened now. Passion and ignorance cannot end the miseries of life. Only the modes of goodness can mitigate the threefold miseries of life. Vasudev and Devaki, the so-called father and mother of Lord, underwent penances to get Vasudev as their son. Okay. Lord Sri is the father of all living entities. What chapter? 14:4. Therefore, he is the original living being of all other living beings. He is the original eternal enjoyer amongst all other enjoyers. Therefore, no one can be his begetting father, as the ignorant may think. Lord Sri agreed to become the son of Vasudeva and Devaki upon being pleased with their severe austerities. If any austerities have to be done, they must be done to achieve the end of knowledge, which is what? Vasudev. We've been saying it all morning. Vasudev. Vasudev is the original personality of Godhead, Lord Sri. As explained before, the original personality of Godhead expands himself by innumerable forms. Such expansion of forms is made possible by his various energies. Good. His energies are also multifarious, and his internal energies are superior and external energies inferior in quality. They are explained in the Bhagavad Gita 7:4-6 as the para and apara prakritis. So his expansions of various forms which take place. via the external energies are inferior forms. The living entities are also his expansions. The living entities who are expanded by his internal potency are eternally liberated persons, whereas those who are expanded in terms of the material energies are externally conditioned souls. Therefore, all culture of knowledge, austerity, sacrifice, and activity should be aimed at changing the quality of the influence that is acting upon us. For the present, we are also being controlled by the external energy of the Lord. And just to change the quality of the influence, we must endeavor to cultivate spiritual energy. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said that those who are very good try, good, great Mahatmas. Thanks for trying. Or those those whose minds have been so broadened as to be engaged in the service of Lord Krishna are the influence of the internal potency. And the effect is that such broad-minded living beings are constantly in the service of the Lord without deviation. That should be the aim of life. And that is the verdict of all Vedic literatures. No one should bother himself with fruitive activities or dry speculation about transcendental knowledge. Every should at once engage himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Nor should one worship different demigods who work as different hands. What did you say? Pods? Pots. Okay. Pots. Sound like pot. Okay. Hands of the Lord for creation, maintenance, or just of the material world. There are innumerable powerful demigods who look over the external management of the material world. They are all different assisting hands of Lord Vasudeva, even Lord or Lord Brahma are included in the list of demigods. But Lord or Vasudeva is always transcendently situated. We've got just a little bit left to go. Even though he accepts the quality of goodness of the material world, he is still he is still transcendental to all the material modes. The following example will clear that matter more explicitly. In the prison house, there are prisoners and the managers of the prison house. Both the managers and the prisoners are bound by the laws of the king. But even though the king's son comes in the prison, he is not bound by the laws of the prison house. The king is there always transcend to the laws of the prison house, as the Lord is always transcendental to the laws of the material. Okay. Marathon. Those Hare Krishnas, they believe in marathons. Okay, Bruce, this is a good one. Divinity and divine service. You can't beat this chapter of the entire Bhagavatam. It gets everyone started in bhakti, and we also finish with this notion of service to others. Okay, let's break it up a little bit. We don't have too much time, but think of some questions, something to say. All right, we'll ask everyone to just be ready to say something. So the three modes of material nature, well, which one is should be prevalent? Goodness, what is that in Sanskrit? Why is that a good one? Why is that the best?
Regulated and disciplined lifestyle.
Hmm. Yes. Anything else? Yes,
It's the best platform for reaching the transcendental stage.
exactly. Yeah, which is also known as Vishuddha Sattva Gun. Yes, that's right. Okay. When it comes to passion and ignorance, who's in charge?
Shiva and Brahma.
Okay, that's right. Which one is which?
Passion, Brahma, destruction, Shiva.
Okay. Does that mean that Shiva is destructive? Is Lord Shiva destructive? No? Once in a while?
At the right time.
Yeah, that's right. By the way, Thomas, he's a lover of Vishnu, right? You always ask me, please put in a good word for Vishnu for me.
Thank you.
Okay. So Shiva does have something to do with the at the end of a cycle, cosmic cycle, and yeah, he's involved in destruction. He does a wild dance, and it's quite beautiful. Some of you were demonstrating this morning. Yes. So that's a demigods have responsibilities, and of course, it is Vishnu who's in charge of maintenance, which is the most difficult thing to do. It's easy to erect something. It's easy to raise a building. English language is weird. Raise the building, you know what it means to dissolve it. And in the downtown of Toronto, they had beautiful Victorian buildings in the downtown area of a king and queen, and they knocked them down for something modern. Now we're left with something pathetic to look at. Okay, so let's get along here. Bhagavad Gita is where is it? Um, the what is the purpose of the Vedas?
Krishna.
To know Krishna. Where do we find that?
Bhagavad Gita.
Where in the Bhagavad Gita?
15th chapter.
15?
15.
I thought it was 15. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun. But you're right. You're right. There's a lot said in that verse, 15:15. The first portion, what is said about 15:15? Yeah, Sarvasya Chaham. Krishna's Hriddhi, he's in the heart of all living beings. And what else is said in that shloka? That he is the cause of
All causes.
remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. That's just the first part of the shloka. Wow. So much is said there. What about the second half? Vedanta Krid Veda Vedaj Evacham. Yeah, so what are we saying there? You give me the Sanskrit. What is it in English or Swahili, whatever your language you want to come from?
By all the Vedas and to be known and the compiler of the Vedas.
Yes, good. Very good. Okay, beautiful. Prabhupada does make reference to that. Okay, and let me get back to where we are. What was it that, okay, we've got various names of Krishna in this purport. Can you tell me names of Krishna in this purport? Okay.
God.
Vasudeva is one prominent one. What else is good? Yagya. Yeah, that's right. Means sacrifice. Good. And tell me then, where do we find this mention of yagya, Krishna's yagya, in the Bhagavad Gita?
Third chapter.
No, third chapter. Okay. And what is said there?
9th verse.
Ninth verse. You should be up here giving the one day we'll put a dhoti on you. Okay. Yes. So, what is the purpose of honoring yagya? Satisfying him. What else does it do? What benefit do you get from it? KB. What does KB stand for? No. KB. Karma bandhana. Yes. What is karma bandhana?
Voltage of time.
Oh, wait. That was mystical. I looked at Okay, karma bandhana. It's up here and nobody was able. Okay. Karma, karma bandhana, right? Bondage. That's what you were going to say. That's right. Okay. So don't move it, Prabhu. Okay. Okay. How many areas of cultivation of knowledge are found in Bhagavad Gita? 18. Very good. What happened to the 5 that we offered? What are the 5 subjects of Bhagavad Gita? What's one?
God. God.
How is it that people, there's voices coming from all over? Okay, so Ishvara, right? First one. What's the next one?
Jiva.
Do you know the hands? Hands? Like, I know they won't all come up. I'll never get a chance to see the universal form. Just anybody. Okay, so Jiva. What else? Put up your hand.
Time.
Time. What's your father? What your grandfather's name?
Kala.
Okay, Haribo. What else is mentioned there? Yes, Prakriti, which is
Nature. Nature.
nature, and the last one, karma. What is karma?
Actions.
Actions. Yes. What actually? How is it translated in the Bhagavad Gita? Karma is defined as activities. A little more elaborate. Little more elaborate.
Action to reaction.
A little more.
Fruit of the earth.
Thanks for trying. How is it translated by Prabhupada?
Resulting reaction for the action. You mentioned it in your class.
Yeah. Karan, do you remember?
I was going to say actions and reactions.
Yeah, Prabhupada gets a little more detailed. Okay, we'll be the first to find out. Look it up. They don't know what that music is.
Oh, Ranger.
We came from the same gen. Oration. I guess you have to confirm that.
The fruit of activity.
Oh, that's already been said. I'm not going to, I made that, the answer is the same, which is a big no. Anybody know? Karma, how's it defined? Thank you for trying. How is karma defined in Bhagavad Gita? Let's see if we know our books.
Just activity.
Activity, yes, activity, and
And it's performed to with the material.
do you have it?
Work or activity done with material motivation that binds the soul to results.
Okay, that's okay. We're looking for something else. It's very clearly when Arjun asks, what is karma? And then Krishna gives a very clear answer as the way it's translated by Srila Prabhupada. Yes.
Karma means to enjoy the result of activity.
No, that's not the karma. The answer is given.
Activities performed to get certain results.
I'm looking for something else for us. It's right there in the scripture. It's right there.
They result in action for our activities.
I think it's been said about 1,000,000 times. Thanks for trying. Prabhu's, yeah. Okay.
Establish relationship intimately behind a large learning center to it.
What? Say it again. In English. Action
Establishing one's relationship
with him. Okay. Thank you very much. No one's got it yet.
Actions resulting in the highest results.
No.
By the
Yeah.
karma means productive activities and its resultant reactions.
Yeah, that's been said about 1,000,008 times.
Duties. So you're looking for an answer from the second chapter.
I'm looking for an answer from Bhagavad Gita, yes. Arjuna asks a slew of questions, and one of them is karma, and then Krishna answers it. Prabhupada translates it in a certain way. It's very profound, very profound. I'm sorry, I'm glad we're going through this exercise. Everyone's brain is working. Yeah.
I find it because Krishna gives a very long explanation of what.
Okay. It's fun, isn't it? Our whole class, half of our classes.
Action is, what forbidden action is, what inaction is.
Okay, here, I'll give you a hint. Okay.
Action.
That's okay. It's enough. I already gave you a garland. Okay. Action pertaining to the development
Action pertaining to development of material bodies.
your material body. Is that what you're going to say? Something. Somebody said it here.
Yeah.
Action pertaining to the development of the material body. How do you like that? Because everything we do actively is producing the new body. Think about that, Already the blueprint is out there for your new body based on what you're doing right now. So think about it. It is pertaining, the body that will come next is a result of what we're doing now. So you were all right on that one, but I was just getting very specific according to a definition that Prabhupada has given us. So it is really something to think about, isn't it? Good. Okay, what does tapasya mean? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends.
Good thing. Depends. Would you want to explain that?
Taking knowledge.
It's mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that it depends. You are doing austerity for which thing? Like if you're doing austerity for Lord Krishna, then it is good.
Favorable.
Favorable. But if you're doing austerity other than which is not involving Lord Krishna, there are a lot of people who do austerity for other things,
Yeah.
intuitive actions or to gain something, then it's not good because that austerity is not good.
Yeah, some austerities are rendered by people for political purposes to make some changes. Some people go on fasts, and when I walked to Ireland, I realized I started in Belfast in the north and south, and in Belfast it's very politically hot, intense. There were some people who because this was a friction between the Catholics and the Protestants, right? And some guys who were on one side, they said they were put in prison, and they decided to fast until death. So when you're doing tapasya or austerities for such purposes, it's not really recommended. Yeah, so that's good. It's good. We had one devotee who was protesting. There was an article that came out in I think it was the Star, Toronto Star, so many years ago, and it was not favorable to us. And so one devotee from here decided on his own he was going to go out in front of their building and chant with the mridanga, even though he didn't play very well. But the temple president wasn't for it. Somehow or other, it got the attention that he wanted to get. And so a very nice, favorable article came out with him on playing the mridanga. It was a happy note. He was just saying, I want a balanced presentation. I don't want to be bashed around. I don't want my culture to be bashed around. So I guess he was performing austerity in the cold, chanting like this, but he got what he wanted. Something. Well, I'm not saying we should do that, but you have to be proactive and have a good working relation with the media That's advised. Be Brahminical. Brahminical people are the ones who are proactive, right? And if you're more of a Kshatriya nature, more passionate, you're reactive. So it's good if the Brahmins and the Kshatriyas get together and work these differences out. First of all, let people know what's the best course of action. And if someone slips through the cracks and doesn't follow, then there will be a reaction. Maybe, have any of you been caught speeding while driving? Are you? You were speeding? You look like the kind of guy that, a red sports car, sunglasses. Okay, yeah. So the police may stop you and they may warn you, which is great. It's a real relief. But sometimes they'll give you a warning if it happens again, then you'll lose some demerit points and you'll have to pay a fine, and it becomes very unfortunate, overall. Yeah. I have to tell you a funny story, then we'll end it. We were on our way to Thunder Bay to do a whole show there, like a yoga show. And everybody knows Jagannath, who's very fast. And Jagannath, we call him the Viking because he has red hair. And on our way back to Toronto, he was caught speeding, right? And it was a nice French Canadian fellow who pulled us over. I was in the front seat, passenger seat, and he was driving. And Jagannath, first of all, said, "So I caught you speeding at a certain amount of, whatever it was, way beyond the speed limit." And Jagannath, no, he denied it. And I just wanted to kick him. You tell the truth. Anyways, the guy saw us, saw that we were like holy people, and he let us go. I'm just giving you a warning this time, but we're not going to tolerate it next time. Okay? So the best thing is to be proactive, follow the signs. Otherwise, there will be a reaction, and then it hurts on the wallet. So just a little thing to note. Okay, you don't have to tell Jagannath that he might go, no. Okay, Bruce, we have time for one question, maybe two. Quick, if they're quick. Quick. Well, we've done very well. We went through a real marathon here, and I applaud you, Bruce. I was in Saskatchewan, and there was an Italian guy who ran a sort of gift store and a gas station, and I was, wanting to go there and I'd get something to drink because it was very hot. The sun was beating on me, and I looked around. Is this place even open? And then on the other side of the window, his face showed up. And then he was kind of a short, pudgy Italian guy. And I told him what I was doing. I'm walking across Canada. Oh, I commend you. I commend you. Very Italian like. I won't forget it. I commend, praise, honor. Thanks, Bruce. Anything else? Anything at all? Okay, what did we learn? What did we learn? Take away. What about him?
To serve him best and good.
Okay, I like that. That's good. Anything else?
Karma's action pertaining to development.
You, Bruce, will never forget this. You'll never forget it because you got stumped there. Anything else? Yes.
Witness is the best platform to attain God.
Yes, very good. Yeah, it can't happen when you're angry all the time. Yeah, very good. Anything else? These are good lessons. Yes.
Brahmins are proactive and Kshatriyas are reactive.
Apart-
Brahmins are proactive and Kshatriyas are reactive.
Oh, yes.
Needs to do.
Yes, they need to talk. Knights of the Round Table. Anything else? Yes.
We need to change the quality of influence. That should be our aim of life, and it should happen by cultivating spiritual knowledge.
Very good. Bravo. Nice. Nicely learned. Yeah, is that it then, Bruce? Okay. Okay, so it's time for the exercise now. Who's leading that? Are you leading it? Are you? Okay, so we expect the Matajis to be involved as well, right? You got this hall, we got this hall. I know it's a little bit crammed. Is that right?
Yes.